what is it gonna take for that switch to be flipped in you, dog? What's it gonna take for you to get up off your, you know what I'm saying, and actually get to work? When are you gonna go hard? When you gonna put your all into it? When you gonna say, this is it, I'm not going back, I'm going full throttle? At what point in your life do you say that to yourself? Is it when you get in that jam again? Is it when it's too late? Is it when you get motivated again? Because something's got to change in you, bro. A switch has to be flipped in you. A fire, you gotta get touched by that fire, because you not living up to your full potential, bro. You're not. I see it in you, bro. I know who you are, bro. I'm telling you. You got a lot of goals. You got a lot of ambition. You want to help a lot of people. But you can't do that if you don't help yourself. You can't do that if you don't go out there head on without knowing the next step. You cannot know the next step, because if you was to know the next step, you don't get the testimony. You want the testimony that says, I didn't know what was going to happen, but I jumped anyways. I knew exactly what I was doing because I got the game. Somebody gave me the blueprint and I just followed it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, you didn't have any struggle, but if you don't have the struggle with the process, then you are wasting your time, because you're not learning anything. You're getting spoon-fed. When you gonna jump out there head first, straight into the pits of hell? When you gonna get in a fight? When we gonna go to war? When we gonna take what's ours? When are we gonna get up and actually say what we mean with our chest out without thinking about the repercussions? When are we gonna stop worrying about what he and she is finna say if I do this, this, and this? When are we gonna stop caring and do us and do me? We ain't gonna stop caring, because you waiting for the right time to do something. You waiting for the perfect moment. You waiting for the setup to be just how you like it, instead of just hitting it head on, instead of just going in, instead of just doing what it takes now, not later, not when this happened, not when this moves a little bit to the left and I save a little bit more. No, risk it all now, bro. And don't be stupid. I'm not telling you to be dumb, quit your job and all that, because I've been there. I've done that. But I need you to take some risk, because when you get older, your risk tolerance lowers, bro. You need to take risk while you're in your teenage years, while you're in your 20s, and you need to go hard on your risk. You need to own your failures, and you need to own your success. But you most definitely need to wear your failures around your belt, because that's what made you. That's why you're here. That's why you are who you are, is your failures and the wisdom you got from your failures. Stop waiting for the right moment. Stop waiting for a special time and place. And when I get this cord, and when I get this camera, and I get this computer, then I can finally start. No, start on your phone. Whatever it is you want to do, you can start on your phone. I guarantee it. But you don't want to do that because you don't like the quality. You don't like how it sounds on your phone. You don't like doing it on your phone because you don't feel like it's fun. And you see everybody having Galaxy S1000, Sony cameras, and all this other shit. No, you start on your phone, bro. Because at the end of the day, you need the reps. You need the repetition. At the end of the day, you need to know that you're in this for the long haul. And if shit hits the fan, I'm still here. That's why you need to start now. You need to know deep inside, I'm still here no matter what happens. America can blow up tomorrow and I'm still here. Going hard. Doing my thing. Being everything I said I was supposed to be. Everything you was supposed to be. You got to be that today. Right now on your phone. Because I know you got a phone. If you don't got nothing, I know you got a phone. Start on your phone. Start talking about your trials. Start talking about the tribulations. Start talking about the times you triumph against the obstacles that was in your way. You have value. I get it. You're young. You don't know what to talk about yet. You don't know how to bring value to this world. Talk about your trials. What knocked you on your ass and you got back up? That's what you need to be telling people, because that's valuable. That gives people motivation. That gives people drive to go do something for themselves. A lot of y'all want to stay in the crib and play on a game and watch YouTube, Disney Plus, and Netflix instead of going out there getting your knee banged up so you can have testimonials. Stop playing it safe. Stop playing it safe, bro. You ain't getting nowhere. You just running in place if you play it safe. You got to play it safe. I mean, don't play it safe, but play it smart. Be smart out here. Have some common sense. Have wisdom. Always be reading. Always be watching podcasts to elevate your consciousness, because it's a war out here, man. And you either in the arena or you outside the arena, bro. You gotta pick one. A lot of y'all think y'all in the fight, but y'all ain't doing shit, man. Y'all ain't going hard enough, man. Y'all ain't contributing hard enough. We at war. We in a spiritual war right now, and you getting your ass beat. And all you gotta do is get up to win again. All you gotta do is put your helmet on to win again. All you gotta do is put your shoulder pads on to win again. All you gotta do is pick your sword up so you can win again. But you steady getting beat down, just getting your ass beat. We ain't gonna get up, dude. When we gonna start? When do we start winning? When do we start getting the dubs? When do we get those? Or I gotta be 62 when I get my dub. Old and wrinkled. No. I want my dub now. How badly do you want it? Because at the end of the day, you can watch all the YouTube videos. You can read all the books. You can do all that to elevate your consciousness and do nothing. You can have all the knowledge and not apply it. What am I trying to tell you? Yes, you're getting the wisdom, you're getting the knowledge, you're getting the word, you're getting everything except the one thing you ain't doing that'll get you to where you want to be is doing. You're not doing enough. You're not doing enough. You're not making enough videos. You're not making enough skits. You're not making enough songs. You're not going to the studio enough. But you telling me you want to be a rapper. But you telling me you want to be an entrepreneur. But you ain't doing. Your work ethic don't match what you saying, bro. And it's okay. I'm just here to check you. That's it. That's all I'm doing here. I'm here to give you some type of spark, some type of motivation. Because at the end of the day, I can't do it for you. God can't do it for you. Your mom can't do it for you. Your dad can't do it for you. Your cousin can't do it for you. Your teacher can't do it for you. You got to go do that, man. You got to go put in the work. You got to go sacrifice. You got to put the party on the altar, sacrifice that shit so you can go study. You should not be going out. No. You should not be hanging out. No. You have a bigger purpose here on planet Earth than to be clubbing and to be going to concerts and shit. Why? Why would you sacrifice the parties to go work? Because the reward on this side is way better. The fruits on this side is way better. The work, when you work instead of partying, the fruit is way better. See, when you party and that time is done, but when you working, you growing as a person. You're elevating every second. But if you just waste that at a party, then you just lost time. That's it. I'm not saying be a robot. I'm not saying lock yourself up. I'm just saying stop going out, fool. Stop thinking you got $1 million in the bank, because you don't. I don't. Until we got $1 million in the bank, we ain't doing no type of partying. We ain't going out. We ain't having sex. We ain't doing nothing like that, man. Because that's gonna ruin you. It's gonna trip you up. It's gonna have your mind thinking you winning and you losing. You hitting that girl. You hitting that girl from the back like she just tearing that shit up, right? You thinking you winning, but you losing on the back end. You losing your semen. You losing your creative energy. You losing your creative spark. You go to a club and you jumping up and down with your homeboy. You in that bed rocking. Thinking you winning, but you losing every single pump of the way. We gotta really be careful with our time and what we doing with it, bro. You a star. You a light in this world. Do not go into the darkness and lose your spark, bro. Don't lose your way from all these parties and hanging out with the wrong people, man. We need guidance. We need wisdom. We don't need no more crash dummies. We don't need no more crash outs. What we need is more leaders. What we need is better strategies, better ways to release and have fun. But first, we have to handle our business. First, we got to handle our business, bro. That's what comes first. A lot of y'all waste too much time. Do you know how fast you would hit your goal if you would just focus? But instead, you go blow it off and you trick it off and all this other stuff because you thinking in your head it's going to take too long. So I might as well just have fun. No. You need to die. You need to be in the crib, face first in whatever business, whatever work you got going on outside of your job. That's what you need to be doing, bro. I'm just trying to help y'all, man. I'm just trying to give y'all some type of game. I'm just trying to give y'all some type of knowledge that I have at my 22 young ass self. God, all right? I'm gone. Actually, no, I got to talk for 20 more seconds. I'm hungry as shit. Keep raining. I don't know, man. I don't know what it's going to take to get this YouTube shit going, man, but I know one thing. I'm finna be consistent and giving y'all some type of motivation. If I can't do nothing, I can give somebody some motivation. If anything, if I can't give you how to get $1 million from the bank and how to get credit from your business and I don't know none of that shit, but what I do know is how to give wisdom that I do have and how to give some type of motivation. So that's what we doing, man. See, y'all be thinking too hard. All y'all got to do is do what you can. But the wrong thing to do is nothing. Don't ever do nothing in your life. Always do something, bro. I'm gone.